Before the general election, IEBC CEO Ezra Chiloba was the electoral body's vanguard, taking the lead in the Commission's election preparations as the unaccustomed commissioners still settled into their new roles. That was until after the 8th of August.
I'm really going to be disappointing a lot of beautiful young women out there because too bad, our CEO has been taken. He's happily married.
And the Supreme Court ruling that the first hints of a rocky marriage between the Commission and the Secretariat emerged. The CEO now takes the biggest share of blame for the Commission's mistakes that the Supreme Court pointed out. He has, however, always maintained the Commission delivered the best election ever.
It was a low moment to get to that particular level, given the efforts and investment that we had made. And I keep on saying that this having been one of the best managed elections around the region in the history of our country, how come the Supreme Court nullified that election?
And now he cannot wait to exhale. With the weight of a mismanaged election and the clamour for his resignation, the crescendo was the chairman's calls for him and others adversely mentioned to step aside for the Commission to deliver a credible election in 6 days. Chiloba hasn't yet addressed the chairman's most recent concerns, but he says he will in the coming days. He for now covertly takes leave from the Commission for 3 weeks and will be away during the repeat presidential election. He says he believes the Commission has done all it can to fill the gaps identified by the Supreme Court. The decision is said to have been discussed with the chairman, with whom he is said to have had a gracious relationship in public but cold in private. The fissures between them are said to have deepened after Chairman Wafula Chebukati, after the Supreme Court ruling, tabled before plenary a proposal to remove the CEO and 4 others. The fervent resistance from 4 of the commissioners denied him the necessary majority to implement the changes, forcing him to sideline the embattled staff and bring on board a lateral team of county coordinators to replace them, the first election special projects team. He was fated to a peripheral role a second time when the CEO announced a new team to lead the October 26th election preparations.
We are an institution. The Commission has got its role, the Secretariat has got its role. And every other time, the Commission checks on what the Secretariat does. So I would say it's a cordial relationship, and save for the usual occurrences of normal organizational issues.
How would you characterize the relationship between you and Chairman Wafula Chebukati?
Very cordial.
Why should Kenya?
Very cordial, honest, direct with each other. And that's how we deal with our business.
Are there still some tensions?
Well, after Naivasha, I think we do far much better.
Chiloba will now have to spend the next couple of weeks defending the election that he still says he stands by and that he came out of with an equal measure of love and hate. According to the IEBC Act, the CEO can be removed from office on grounds of gross misconduct or incompetence, but has to be informed in writing the reasons for his removal and given a chance to defend himself either in person or through a lawyer. Sheila Sendeyo, NTV.